Hello everyone, welcome back to our Star Wars The Old Republic new player playthrough guide thing. I don't know what this is, but it should be fun. So let's get right back into it. We left off after just arriving to the Imperial fleet. So we're going to take care of some housekeeping things there and then move right on to Dromund-Kaas. Let's go ahead and let this load for a bit here. It shouldn't take too long. I have it on a solid state drive, so alright. Well, first thing, I'm pretty sure we got new mail. I'm pretty sure we only had 20 unread messages there, or 18, sorry, from last time that I had by default, so might want to check those out. And yeah, so our mission is to run across and go to Dromund-Kaas, but we are going to take care of some things first. First of all, we notice this guy has a kind of pink triangle here, so let's go figure out what he wants for us.
There you are. You've attracted more than Darth Barris's attention, young one. I'm Lord Lokar. I'm called upon to promote a specially promising Sith, and you have been... I will expose you to what I have in time. You will choose between... The other one was mastered by Naga Sadar, who could ensure... I hand you over to Lord Crimin. You have...
Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is the advanced class idea, yeah, advanced training, which we already picked to become a juggernaut, so might as well do it because it gave us some experience. But and then he's just gonna give us kind of a bit of a rundown, and that's it. So some free experience there, and there's a trainer here.
You are strong.
Beforehand,
but you could be stronger.
You couldn't just like select your juggernaut or marauder in the field, and you had to come to one of these special guys, either this guy or there's like his equivalent on Dromund-Kaas. So, and while we are here in combat training, we might as well run over to the PvP mission terminal. I did this on my little operative I was messing around on earlier, and I did some videos on him, I think. So if you go ahead and get daily tolerance and introduction to war zones, if you like Galactic Starfighter, then feel free to give it a try, but I'm not really a Galactic Starfighter fan. So go ahead and grab those two, and that is not only a ton of experience. You get 8,200 for that one and 8,200 for this one. And keep in mind these scales, so when I hit level 12, this will probably be like, say, 8,700 or something. The experience goes up. But you also get some gear. See all these provided rewards? You get 400 Warzone comms, which we don't really need to worry about now. But we basically get to fill in our earpiece, both our implants, and 2 relics, which was something you really couldn't do for a long time beforehand. So I would recommend just going down here, and right now, queuing solo. Now it's kind of well, I guess it's noon on a Saturday, so maybe we'll get a pop. I'm not counting on it though, but we're going to go ahead and leave ourselves in the queue there, and let's go ahead and see what our mail was. Alright, so this one is a little bit about Trimmel, so just some story stuff, and I got a data crystal for that. And then again, more story stuff filling us in on like Vimran and some lore and whatnot, and we'll take that. All the rest of these you guys won't have if you just start joining the game, so don't worry about those. Alright, now we want to head over here to strongholds and crew skills, kind of on the bottom little area there. Going to go ahead and kind of cheat this with rocket boots to speed it up a bit. And we're going to get another load of experience here. We might actually level up, which I can show you this then. So this is 8,200 right now, keep that in mind. So we are going to go up to all the crafting trainers just in this first cubby, and then we're going to the gathering trainers in this cubby. And I'm going to click on them, and you notice it gave me some experience and the codex entry, but I'm not going to train. I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel. And then cancel again, and see each one of these that I'm clicking, it's giving me 500 experience. However, if I were to train one, then they'd stop giving me experience, I believe. So we're going to go through and just click on all of these. Yeah, we're about to level up maybe. and go ahead and get that, and this one, and this guy. And what do we got? 4 more? 1, and there we are at level 12. So now if we look at this, instead of 8,200, it's 9,100. So just to show you how it kind of scales. And this one, see how it says daily? It's repeatable. You can do that mission once every day. However, yeah, so the rewards for this one stay the same. You can do that once a day. As a free-to-play player, though, and as a preferred player, you are only allowed 5 war zones a week. So what you're going to want to do is find another friend to queue with, and go ahead and group up with them and queue as a group, and you can still go ahead and PvP. Alright, so now that we've clicked on them, let's actually train some. So I think I want, let's go bioanalysis. These are our gathering ones, and I'm just kind of picking here at random. Actually, I don't really want to have a crafting skill, so I might go with 3 gathering, just because. So we don't really want mission slicing, and let's go ahead and go get scavenging. Now, usually you would not pick the combo of bioanalysis and scavenging. What you would do is, say you wanted to be an armor mech. Oh, so as a free to play you only get 2. So let's just say we want to be an armor mech. We're gonna get rid of bioanalysis. And now we have this, and we can right click on him and train stuff. He has nothing for us right now, but if we set the filters here, you can see like the different stuff we can make at different levels. Again, control and left click to preview stuff. So you know, you can just see like what we can make. And if you hit L or like click on a mission to open up your mission log, and then go to codex and crew skills, and we got armor mech, right? So we can see recommended gathering skills is scavenging and slicing, and a recommended mission skill is underworld trading. What I would do sorry about that. What I would do is take scavenging, and I would take underworld trading, and not worry about slicing. Obviously you can't have all 4 of these: armor mech, scavenging, slicing, and underworld trading. Even subscribers only get 3, sorry about that. And so I would take, you know, these 2. And as a free to play, I would take armor mech and scavenging. However, I kind of want to go ahead and remove armor mech because I'm not really interested in crafting gear for me right now. If you really want to get into crafting, definitely I would take that. But I'm going to go over here and pick up slicing just for some free money. Because what slicing is it kind of what do you want us to call it? Gives you free money, I guess. You will find like lock boxes just around the world, and with slicing you can open them up and get free credits. So yeah, that's pretty useful. Other things to note: the galactic trade market is over here, and the galactic trade market is the kind of like auction house where you buy and sell stuff from other players. So let's go ahead and run over here real quick. But actually, one thing to note as well over here, this is kind of something you don't need to worry about, but it's kind of cool. You can buy houses, and the Drummond Cost house, if you go down to purchase, is only 5,000 credits, so that's not far off at all for us. And yeah, so once you get 5,000 credits, you can get a house. I'll try and show you guys what that looks like later. We might actually go ahead and buy one when we get the money. And oh, another thing to note, its location. This is the weekly heroic missions. This is where you want to go in a video that I posted for how to like get the extra level and how to level up and stuff. So you can see the Korriban ones are here, 6,500 experience each, and all the Drummond Cost ones, even more experience. They're all roughly the same. They all scale up, and they give you gear and whatnot, so that's good. And yeah, so just know where that is. They give you a heroic transport, so wherever you are in the galaxy, you can just quick travel to those heroic locations. Alright, moving on to Galactic Trade Market. Is it network or market? It's market, but we call it the Galactic Trade Network, GTN. So if you ever see someone in chat talking about GTN or something, this is what they are referring to. Again, apologies for that. Hopefully going to get over this cold here pretty quickly. But you have like filters and stuff. You want to get some cool armor, I suggest going to adaptive armor, or I'm a juggernaut, so I can get heavy armor, and you can just kind of sort by price and stuff here. Items with these symbols on them are cartel items, and you can claim them in collections. Yeah, let's see, is there anything kind of cool in here? Let's kind of skip a few pages. See if we can't get any cool like chest pieces or something. So here's like a cybernetic torso or something if you want to be a cyborg. And yeah, so there's all sorts of stuff in there. If you wanted to find specific items, then you can just kind of go ahead and type in there. If you want a cool helmet, you can set this to be like what slot the armor is in. Let's look for a chest piece now. Say we want this, now we're all bounty hunter like or something. So there's a easy way to get all sorts of things. Okay, from now it looks like it's time for us to move on. So let's go up here to Drumcos. And yeah, let's go ahead and actually click on all these just to get the notifications away. These are all like subscriber rewards and whatnot. You will probably get these if you'll get some of them if you subscribe. Like the expansion ones, I think you get, but most of those you guys won't be able to get unless you were a sub at the time. Kind of like its legacy name I got going here. I wonder when it was that I chose that, but Juggernaut Ramba is, I don't know, kind of catchy. So let's go on to our mission to depart to Drumcos, and I'm gonna unqueue ourselves for a war zone. I will make a video of us doing that here in a little bit when I have some more time, I guess, but maybe at a different time of day when more people are queuing. Until then, let's just head on to Drumcos. So here we have another mission. Notice this is a Flashpoint and Flashpoint the Black Talon, and there's a Flashpoint instance over here. So what Flashpoints are, they're like 4-man raids basically. They're like kind of the next level up above heroic missions. They require a group of people, and this one at least has a lot of story content behind it. And yeah, so that's what this is. It's obviously just me and myself and Vet over here right now, so we're going to go ahead and skip this. But if you are playing with a group, I suggest trying this out. You can get some good gear and lots of experience. Alternatively, without a group, we can just go over here and take the shuttle. If you wanted to go to Drumcos as well, what you can do is the Flashpoint here, the story behind it is that ship over there is going to Drumcos, so you can fly it there and do that instead of this. But we will be doing the boring way and just go into the ship. And are we there? Are we there? Oh, alright, there we go. And again, just bright blue door, click on it, right click, and Drumcos spaceport. And this one will take a little bit longer to load, but we'll get there. We will be talking about this here pretty quickly, actually, the exchanging data crystal for gear and upgrades, because that's going to pretty much be how we gear ourselves for the rest of the game. At least until level 65, really. If you don't subscribe though, then you can only go to 50, and it will change a little bit at 50 as well. But otherwise, this is how we are going to. That's how we will gear ourselves. So definitely be stocking up on common data crystals. Oops, wrong button there. Alright, this isn't any good. Oh, No, that's our shield chance one. Okay. Got some experience boosters. Feel free guys to use those whenever you want, or if you think you're gonna be on and playing for a while. They stop, like they pause. Basically, the duration pauses when you log out. So if I activate one now that lasts an hour, and I play for 30 minutes, and then I log out and come back 2 hours later, I will still have 30 minutes left on my experience boost. So just something to keep in mind. And we ran right by our mission. We need to check in at the arrival console. My bad there. Just too excited to go see the new world. I might as well mention this as well. You can see we are in a spaceport right now. Just about every planet has a spaceport, and just about every spaceport looks somewhat the same. So familiarize yourself with the layout and what's going on there. And that guy is getting kicked off the planet, it looks like. This guy's a little nutso.
I serve Lord Barris. He sent me to meet his new...
And
I'm just...
right, so just some story stuff there. I'll let you guys listen to that on your own. But now that we've checked in, we gotta go to Cost City. So again, elevator, just right click these buttons on the side here, and head on down to like the main area of the spaceport. So you can see the spaceport here. Most every spaceport you will get your own personal ship and your own personal hangar after completing this planet actually. And you can see that there's the like exit area to the world, and then there's the Inquisitor and Warrior hangars on one side, and on the other side is the Bounty Hunter and Agent. So just keep in mind that lightsabers are on the left and blasters are on the right. Okay, let's move along. So yeah, you can see just kind of what this kind of looks like. It's pretty cool. And most of the spaceports in the galaxy look largely the same. I believe there's some vendors over here.
For you?
You can get a pretty cool sword thing that's glitching out right now. That's alright. And some other lightsabers and whatnot. And this one will give us basically a random chance at a green offhand. Premium being like the green quality. And we are out into the world. At this point, I suggest stopping, hitting Alt-Z, and taking a look around and appreciate the work of the developers and all that, and making this place look pretty epic. So yeah, I don't know. You don't have to do that. I'm just kidding. On the right, we have a weekly heroic mission terminal. Again, just all the heroics for this planet. And on the
it's an honor to receive you, my lord.
Here,
welcome to Drummond.
he does have a mission, but he doesn't want to tell us about it. So, whatever. If you want to pick up a few heroic missions now, or just have them in your mission log for later, I would recommend going ahead and doing so. Some of these are a lot longer than others. Now that we picked these up, we don't really want to be looking at them because they're not really important to us right now. So you can click on them or hit L to open up your log and hit these little dots, and it'll just untrack them so you don't have to see them. And there you go. So now we need to get all the way over there. And we got a path here. We could walk and go all the way, but there's a nice little arrow symbol here for a taxi. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and on our map filters, go ahead and show everything because we like to know where things are. So let's go ahead and right click the taxi. And okay, well there's nothing lighting up. Where do I go? I look at the map, it's kinda, you know, just below Cost City, kind of below this little hump thing. There's a little hump thing, and maybe this one? Cost City entrance speeder, that sounds about right. Yeah, we don't want to go to the Central Taxi, we just want to go there, so let's go ahead and go there. That did cost us 25 credits, but no worries, we can make it up pretty quickly. We have about 3,000, so not going to worry too much about the 25 credits it cost me to travel there. And here's a good time to get kind of a look around the world and see what you're getting yourself into for the next little while. Very jungly and lots of beasts, and there's some bounty hunters over there maybe, and some heavy Imperial fortifications by the looks of it. And lots of beasts for sure. Very jungly area. And what are these? Free tab over. We got some rebel slaves. Okay. And here we are. It looks like. Yep. So there we are. And we have discovered all this stuff. Like this quick travel point and whatnot. And like the whole area of Cost City. Looking at our map, we can see there's crafting trainers and vendors and all sorts of stuff running around, so let's go ahead and get right in there. Alright, so now we have to speak with Barris, and it tells us to go to that taxi. He's probably back here somewhere. If we can look, yeah, there's a massive citadel looking thing over there, so he's probably buried in there somewhere.
There's something about this place that rubs me wrong.
And the vet having some commentary there. We got some missions on the side. Oh, this is the PvP mission terminal. Not really gonna worry about that. This is the stronghold commissioner. We can talk to him later. He probably unlocks at level 15 or once we get a stronghold or something like that. We can see we got a trainer over here. What new abilities do we need to learn? That has a green plus under it. That means his abilities. Alright, so we get a defensive lightsaber form. That's great, but we are not a tank where you went damage or DPS, so we don't really need that right now. But
Destination?
go ahead and check out the taxi. And this one's 0 credits. I head right over there, so that's good. And there is the Citadel. Pretty sweet looking fortress we got here. And we can boost on up and run on over here. Guess we're not really running, are we? We're flying, but it's the same idea.
Wow, nice lights. Walk in here, you get an instant headache.
Well, I guess Fat doesn't like the lights, but I don't know. I think they look pretty cool to me. And we can swing our right, and there's actually another trainer right here. Might as well train this. It's not really important to us right now, so we can just kind of move that over there. And here we are.
Not a minute too soon. Your timing is impeccable.
Did it just get considerably colder?
I see you decided to keep the slave. I hope she amuses you. I trust you've been acquainting yourself with your new environs?
Alright, let's kinda skip through that. Got a bit of a taste of the conversation there, but again, going to try and at least minimize some spoilers. Alright, so quite a bit of experience there and some influence with that. So let's see, we need to go to cargo port. Where might that be? And oh, that's just in Cost City, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. We can quick travel to the Nexus Room Cantina, just because, so we might as well just do that and show you guys the cantina as well. If you are a subscriber, you might want to log out in a cantina because you get rest experience, which is just kind of like double XP for a little while. Oh, and we can also talk to Vet. If we walk out of here and mouse with this, and it says Vet wishes to speak with you in private.
When we get a chance.
Or when you click on her, she wants to talk, but only when you get a chance. That just means you gotta run into a cantina or your ship or a stronghold or something.
So you not.
You will.
Yeah.
So you know she's just kind of talking. You might want to pay attention to the answers you give there if you want to gain some positive influence with her. Alright, so we gotta go just kind of over here somewhere, I guess. Yeah. Looks like there's a green door over there, so let's head on to this area and get this done. If you kind of forget what the story was about, or like me, just didn't listen to it, then you can kind of read a brief synopsis there as well. Alright, so we got a kind of secret cargo bay looking thing. I don't know if it's secret, but looks, no, there are a lot of people in here. Probably not secret, is it? But we do have a certain commander looking guy over here. Let's see what he has to say.
Right, man, let's hurry up and get this hunk of carbonite to its owner.
Hey, Captain Oblivious. Boo.
Oh, I didn't see you enter. Lord Barris didn't need to send a welcoming party.
And, let's see. Let's go with, you know.
Obviously, Lord Barris feels otherwise.
My men and I have performed much more dangerous duties for Lord Barris. The prisoner is frozen in carbonite, so it's not a flight risk. And this is friendly territory. Surely we're safe here.
No, I don't think
Leave
so.
the figuring to Lord Barris.
Yes, my lord. Whatever you say. Let's get this oversized block of ice to your master.
And there's something suspicious there.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice. So step away from the carbonite man and no one ends up in a grave.
I like how I just put my lightsaber away.
Your ma-
Perhaps I'm here to
Too bad.
Ah.
I'm such a fool. I'll never doubt Lord Barris again. What do we do?
Let's kill them.
We kill them all.
I know you're Sith, stranger, but I think a truce there.
I think there's a three-party
No.
kind of thing going on here, so I still need to probably figure out how to keep some of these, but alright. Who else needs to die? This guy does. So we smash him? That I wanted to kill him. Why'd you do that? Oh, these guys have pretty good credits on them. Just paid for a taxi. And Mr. Commander's cowering over here.
Maybe you can hold them up.
Alright. Juggernaut smash. Okay. You're not gonna get over there in time. And now we just need to go back. So, kind of a funish mission there, I guess. Go ahead and pick this stuff up. Save it for later, and we'll head on back to him. Go down to Cost City again. And run all the way back there. Don't believe there's a quick travel around here actually. Oh yeah, there is. So what do we want? Sith, Imperial Intelligence, or Mandalorian? Let's go to Sith. And then we can just run on back. Collect our experience, and do we get anything else? Some generators. Looks like that one's for tanking, so we want to go ahead and take this one. Or actually, we're going to go with the common data crystals. Those are a bit more important. You can kind of go either way, but we're going to go with the data crystals. And oh, he's over here this time. Alright, let's just kind of skip through this all.
No.
And that'll do it for today. So, thank you all for tuning in. Let's go ahead and grab those, save those up. And that just reached level 3, I guess. And thanks for everything, and hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helps. Hope you're liking it, and see you guys next time.